fantastic. You've got pole position.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three: Daniel, Russell and Lando Norris. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. George Russell takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. It's time to check out the Constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Here's a quick position rundown for you. The top five are Leclerc, Norris, Russell, Pourchaire and Tsunoda. Currently the fastest lap is at 1 minute 17.2. Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now. First position, front of the pack, and we're in front of Leclerc, Norris and Russell. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:16.6. We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Daniel, Leclerc and Lando Norris. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. Welcome along then to Portimao, one of the busiest towns in the Algarve and a breathtaking destination that brings tourists from all around the world to the shores of southern Portugal. Today it's the backdrop for the latest round of the Formula One World Championship, and with a circuit this wide, we could be in for a lot of exciting wheel-to-wheel action today. So Portimao features 15 turns over the course of its 2.9-mile length. 9 are right-handers, 6 are to the left. This is a track with a lot of uphill action, which only accentuates the importance of getting those exits right, especially at turn 4, where a good line can present opportunities to pass on the way into turn 5. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Daniel lines up on pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Russell, Teo Pourchaire, Tsunoda, Iwasa, Oscar Piastri, Albon, Ricciardo, Novalak, Liam Lawson, Joe, Yuri Vips, Ocon, Sargent, Richard Verschoor, Stroll, Magnussen and Felipe Drugovich. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. With the Grand Prix nearly upon us, Anthony Davidson is by my side once again to offer his perspective. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
Certainly confidence is an important factor. And every time you're involved in an incident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers are able to tune that out when the race gets underway and focus on the job at hand.
The formation lap gets underway here in Portugal, and the fans have come out in large numbers. They're all hoping to see an exciting race unfold here today. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Okay, I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being. At least another 10 minutes until this rain evens out. Stay alert out there. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Understood, copy that.
Away we go, no problems, really smooth. Ferrari, no doubt, very happy with that stop.
That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled. Oscar is into the pit lane. Oscar in the pits. Okay, gap to the car behind. Car behind, 2.4 seconds. teammate behind is 8.2 seconds. I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. And we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment. Right, there's a big incident in front of you. Red flag, red flag. We'll update you in the pits. Everyone's okay. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for safe. We've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there. Right, good luck out there. Yeah. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, information on Drogovic. Okay, they're out of this race. Safety car, safety car. No overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Full wet seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now. Full wet seem like the best tyre for now. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety cars reach the pit lane. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.1 seconds. Okay, clear. Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes. we've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Time to come in for a fresh set of boots. We're seeing a lot less spray at this point, and opinion here on the pit wall is that we'll probably be okay on the intermediates. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Leclerc is behind you. We're leading the car behind by 5.1 seconds. They're on old wet. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Checkered flag here then in Portimao in what has been another outstanding Grand Prix. Tell me, Ant, how do they manage to achieve this win?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid ground today. Let's see how the drivers' standings have changed. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on the track today, weaving through the competition with ease.
Let's move on to the constructors. It was a tough race for our championship leaders, who lose ground at the top of the table. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One, so be sure to join us for the next one.